Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Christine's Coloring. We're going to try it on this desk again today. I'm just kind of settling in. I got a couple of new things to go over. Mostly today, I think we're going to do some swatching of some new pencils. I went ahead, while they were on sale, I decided to go ahead and get a small set of the Caran D'ache Pablos. And unfortunately, I did take a peek, and they all got discombobulated as I was looking at them all, so they're not going to be in the tin that they, the way they came. I didn't know that the whole lid didn't come off. So I kind of discombobulated them in here. But these are the Caran D'ache Pablos. They're a little bit less expensive Caran D'aches than the Luminance. And this is a Luminance. You can see quite a bit of difference. The Luminance have the pencil colored barrel. They're a little bit thicker, and then they have the color only at the bottom and of course at the top, and then of course the color name, which I can hardly ever find. There we go. Rose in some word I can't say. Anyway, I got a little set of 18s, and I thought that we could sharpen and swatch them together. I got these off of Amazon. They weren't very expensive. Like the Luminances that I got, those were a little bit costly. They were like $40 for the, I think it's the 12 set too. 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 set. Goodness, I forget half of what I got half the time. Anyway, I figured that we would see how these perform as well. I have a picture picked out that we'll go over and see how they lay down and stuff. Let's see here. And the Pablo sets I'm looking right now, wow, they weren't that much cheaper actually. The normal price is $52.20. I had no idea because I only paid $32.91 on Amazon for them. And that's not too much cheaper than the Luminance. The full-size sets are, but either way, it's a little bit cheaper. And, I just kind of wanted to check them out anyway. Wanted to learn a little bit more about them and how they compare as far as to the Luminance and also to other pencils. So here we go. We're going to sharpen them. And you get a good arrangement of colors for 18 pencils. I mean, here's a violet. I'm just going to set them down here, and just an orange, and these are sharpening really nicely. It's got a good point to it, and they go through my Doll 133 really nicely. And I think you could also get them individually in colors if you wanted to just try 1 or 2 or 3, because these got barcodes on them, so that makes me believe that we could buy them individually in stock rather than just in the whole tin, but they are always more expensive excuse me, when you buy them individually. Anyway, this one looks like it's a yellow, and yep, there we go, yellow. And then this one looks like, it looked like a red. It's the carmine, which I think is a pretty color. I really like carmine. And man, I better stop sharpening them there because it's shaking the camera really bad. Let's see here. Scarlet. We'll go sharpen this one real quick. Sorry guys, I just did not want the video to be shaking the whole time. Like, yay, make you dizzy. Okay, then we got a couple of blues, or a few blues here. Let's get the greens out. Oh, another yellow. Ha! Which one? This one's lemon yellow. Ooh, I love lemon yellow. It's such a pretty color. It's so bright and pastel-y. There we go. And then we'll get the greens. We got a couple of greens here, it looks like. Grass green. And I like how it has the color on one side and then the full long forever name on the other side. And then we've got light olive and grass green here. And then we'll check out these other colors, because sometimes it'll look blue, but it's actually green, and I think that one is a green. I don't know. This will be the first one I pick up, and I'll show you guys here in just a moment. But I think maybe today's video might be a little bit of fun because we are going to bring the luminance in and compare them with the Pablos, see who's the better bang for the buck. Excuse me. Oh, yep, malachite green. It is a green. Ta-da! We'll see how green when we swatch it. But I was afraid it would be a green. It just had that shade to it. Cobalt blue, one of my favorite blue colors. Oh, I love it so much. It's just gorgeous blue. Okay, and then we got turquoise blue and ultramarine, two other beautiful blue colors. I really love the blues and the purples the most. And then the greens. And then the yellows. And I think I like the reds just because there's not really that much choice in oranges. And then although I may wear pink sometimes, it's not really a color I like a lot. I mean, it's okay, I guess. All right. Speaking of pink, here we go. What pink did we get? It says purple on it. It looks pink. We're gonna find out today. Yes, we are. So it looks like a kind of limited set, but friends were telling me online that you could really mix the colors well and make new colors. Okay, so we got umber here for brown. Looks like we got another brown too. So I guess we'll find out here today too if we can mix and make other colors. And then burnt sienna. It didn't take very many turns to sharpen these. I'm kind of impressed with that. Then we've got one lonely gray here, just normal gray. There we go. And then in case you did want to get the 18 pack, because it's basically all you can afford and you want to try them out, it comes with this neat little package here. I'm gonna keep that in the back here, but giving you just like a history of Caran D'ache. We've been accompanying you in the expression of your creativity, and then so on and so forth. And I think these are stickers. I haven't quite peeled them off yet. Maybe. I think they are stickers, but I'm not sure. It doesn't really label them. Does it say in here? Let's see. Nope. Well, I mean, I don't want to make the video extra long just because I'm trying to figure out if these are stickers or not. I know they come out. They're ripping the paper though. I'll figure it out later and let you guys know on the next video. And I know my videos haven't been very many lately, you know, and I'm sure those of you who follow my channel know why. We're moving into our house, and we're taking our time about it and letting the lease run out here at the apartment. Anyway, that was black, and of course white. I can't wait to see white. We'll probably have to get, I took the black paper over to the house already. Darn it. My fault. We will do some white tests, maybe just a video on the different whites that I have at a later date. So anyway, my book's getting pretty full. My last one was the Faber-Castell World pencils. They're colored pencils made of recycled wood. And then like all the colors over here that say like T, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. These were specifically designed, they were actually designed for kids to be able to color skin of different colors, you know, and that's why they call them the Faber-Castell World pencils. They wanted to have inclusivity and be all inclusive with different, you know, skin types and skin tones and colors and stuff like that, which I thought was really, really nice. And these are really good pencils. I like how they lay down. And then in fact, work really, really well with my Amazon Basic pencils. We're just going to have to go through my pencils one of these days and do like a little comparison. But here we have Caran D'ache. Yay! Probably going to shake the camera again. And then colored pencils. I usually put wax or oil, but I'm not sure which ones these Pablos are. So if you know, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll continue looking on Google. Yep. Man, these things have some evil numbers. Carmine is 666.080. Crazy. I am not writing down that 666 crap. No thanks. Okay, that's a very pretty color. And then, of course, everybody does their swatching differently. I just do a light pressure and then a dark pressure, or a hard pressure, whatever you want to call it. And kind of just draw it in there, because that's kind of like a pinkish red, I guess you could say. All right. And in fact, with the Faber-Castell Worlds, this picture right here at the very end is done with the Amazon and the Faber-Castells. I did pick a couple of blues out, and then a couple of purples, and then some pinks for my little fairies. Then we got scarlet here. I'm not going to bother putting the numbers on this, not just because of the 666 thing, but it's time consuming. We'll do it later. I mean, the pencils aren't worn out so much that I can't see the names of the colors yet. We'll put them out another date. Oh, that's a pretty color. I really like that. Alrighty. And then we have the orange. That scarlet looks kind of like a red orange to me. So I could see where my friends on Facebook are getting the idea that you, or the knowledge, I shouldn't say idea because I said it works, the knowledge of the colors mixing very well. Then we'll put yellow. Then of course when we move to the new house too, completely, and I have internet set up there. Oh man, this is a pretty color. I will have like a whole area. I still won't have an actual, you know, like professional camera and video and yada yada yada. I just want to keep it basically low budget because I'm selfish like that. I'd rather put the money towards more pencils. Here's the lemon yellow. Not only just more pencils, but I'm starting to really get into the gel pens too. I really like those. They're a lot of fun. I have both the color sets and the Castle Art sets. All right, we got light olive. And those are fun. And then I also got a set of paint markers, acrylic paint markers. And those are kind of fun. In fact, I did a couple pictures with them that, well, I did some experiments, and I'll get those out shortly here too. Here's grass green. But I went to the dollar store and I went ahead and got some cute little butterfly stickers. And then some canvas, just little canvases, you know, like I think about 5 by 7, maybe a little larger. That green is gorgeous. And here we go with the malachite green. I think it was a lot of fun. My first one, it was fun, but I don't think it came out really nicely. I don't really like the background and stuff. I mean, I'll show them all to you, and I'll tell you which one's my favorite too. And I've only got 3. But they were so much fun. I just went to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, that is more of a blue than a green. That's okay. Good thing blue is next. I always put mine in rainbow order too, by the way. Other people put them in color order, or, you know, things like that. But I had a lot of fun doing them. And I thought I might do some more just to hang around the new house because we've got so much room. And that malachite green looks a lot like the cobalt blue. I mean, I could see the difference. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera or not. But it looks kind of similar. Maybe cobalt blue is a little more blue. All right, ultramarine. Learn how to spell. Sometimes I just don't know how. Oh, that's a lovely dark blue. I like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Again, guys, I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy with the movement of the video. Turquoise. Wow, that's Essie, dum-dum. There you go. Yeah, that's a nice color too. That's really pretty. I like it. That's gonna be a really pretty light blue. All right, now let's see if this one, actually I'm gonna do purple violet first, just in case that one is a pink. All right, violet. Oh, that's a nice color. I like that purple. It's a good dark shade. These really feel good going down too, guys. So if you're kind of curious about the Pablo set, I think they have smaller sets than even the 18 count. I'll have to look that up here. All right, let's see if this purple is actually a purple. Okay. As I feared, that's a pink. What is it with calling pink purple anymore? That's okay. I'm not really mad. These are pretty pencils. And that's a pretty color. Whatever color they want to call it. I mean, heck, some of my pencil sets don't even have color names. They just have numbers. Some of them don't even have that. I had to put tape on them to separate the colors. Front, you know, through the swatching. I swear. All right, burnt sienna. It's spelled burnt sienna, but not turquoise. Okay. I never said I was the brightest bulb in the box. Oh, guys, I can't wait to have the new room. We got AC installed today. Talk about what a relief, because I don't know if any of my watchers are in Ohio, especially the southern part right now. We are more Florida-like than Canada-like right now. And while I do prefer the heat over the cold, that's just too much heat when you're trying to paint your walls. In which my office, I'm not painting. I'm leaving it kind of the blue-gray that it is. I'm just painting my bedroom. And my son painted his. And of course, because it's my favorite color, I went with purple. And he went with dark green. I don't think you're going to see the white. No. Oh, and it broke. Oh, guys. Look at that. It was already cracked. I'm a little disappointed. These are Caran D'ache. They aren't supposed to break like that. Oh, disappointing. Disappointing. Let's see here. Is it better? Oh, better. I'll color the black lines. There we go. So at least we know that white is there. It's a very soft and creamy white. I liked it. Just a little sad that it broke. All right, so now that we got the colors here for the, I should write Pablo on here so I know the difference. There we go. Because I got the luminance back here. Oh yeah, and don't forget the Caran D'ache pastels. I'm not going to use any of the pastels. Those are really messy. I need to get a fixative for them so that my pictures look nice. Amazon Basics. These are really nice pencils. If you want to get a set, they're not expensive. There's only 72, but they're not expensive. There's my Artezas. Oh, I loved these so much once I found a pencil sharpener that wouldn't break them. I love them so much that I got another set when they were on sale again. I need to get another set of the QLC 120s. These are just perfect pencils. I love these pencils a lot. I didn't think I would, but I really do. All right, Castle Arts. There's my Castle Art gel pens. Where's my other Caran D'ache? Derwent Chroma Flow. There we go. The Luminance, the little 12-pack here. So I think we'll put these, and I've already got drawer space cleared out for these little guys too. I mean, they're only going to take up like 1 or 2 drawers. I don't see them taking up much space. Let me move this pencil sharpener here. All right, because we're going to bring out the big guns here shortly after I show my little dollar store art project. Let me put this up here. There we go. Let me go get these guys. Take just a minute. Okay, so I don't have any blank canvases left, but I do have leftover butterflies. And you can get a pack of 4 butterflies for $1. And these are so cute. Look, they're like 3D. I thought, man, these are adorbs. I love them. And they've got little sparklies. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but they got little sparklies on them. And they're really, really just adorable. I loved them. And I was like, I have to be able to do a craft project with them. So my first try, like I said, I didn't really like the background. I love the flower, but I really didn't like the background. It's still cute. I'll still hang it. I'll probably still fill in the silver a little bit more. They are dollar store canvases, so they're a little bit tougher to color. But I got it figured out by the second canvas. So, and the second one is my favorite one. I thought, man, this thing turned out so good. The only issue I have is that some of my stickles got down here on the corner bottom. But, you know, it's just more glitter. Who cares? But I use stickles. What stickles are, if you guys haven't heard, and as you can see, hopefully, you can see that this kind of pops. You might even be able to see the glitter. And then I put it there too. And then, of course, the cute little butterfly. But these are stickles. You can get them at Michael's. It's like a 3-pack. I got them on sale for like $4 or $5. They weren't very expensive. They might be a few more bucks, or $1 or $2 or whatever, for a 3-pack at Michael's when they're not on sale. Don't squish the butterflies. But the colors I got was kind of like this blue-green, this purple, of course, because purple is my favorite color. And then, of course, even though pink is one of my least favorite colors, when it's in glitter form, it's one of my faves. So, and then the last one, I thought I would do a little pride theme with tiger-looking butterflies because, you know, be strong, be proud. This one's definitely going to be displayed. I love it, for Pride Month next year. Too bad I didn't make it before Pride Month. But I want to celebrate the fact that I'm a supporter of rights for everyone. Everyone deserves to have someone they love and deserves to have someone love them. And to me, it doesn't matter, you know, what their gender or non-gender is. I am just becoming familiar with the non-binary and other types. I'm probably not putting it out there right because I'm just now getting to understand this stuff. You know, I do come from an age, I'm a Gen Xer. So I just happen to be an open-minded one. So as I learn and as I go, I want to make more to show that I, you know, support love for each other. I guess you could call me a hippie on that one. Because everyone deserves love. We need a lot more love than hate in this world. And I think that it would be super, super fun to show my support. I might even make more to give to my friends, because I do have some friends. Alrighty, so let's get this book. And what we're going to do is a page out of Hannah Carlzone's Daydreams. And I decided this page here today, right here, we're going to do some testing out. Maybe just color a little flower. Alrighty. Let us color this one. And what colors to choose. Alright, let's get my swatches out. And this is, I mean, I used to wonder, what the heck do we swatch for? And then I started swatching and I was like, let's see here. I don't know if any of the luminance would actually go into the flower unless I make it blue. Well, maybe the pink. Okay, hold the phone here, Christine. The pink might be good. The pink with the purple. The pink with the purple that looks like pink. I don't think Prussian blue would be this. Maybe ultramarine. Yeah, let's go with ultramarine. So we'll do ultramarine. Where's that weird named pink? There it is. So that's going to be my light pink. And then there's purple, which is also pink. Okay. Let's do a little bit of this flower here and see what we come out with. See if we can come up with anything pretty. And I probably will bring more pencils into it as we go along. But we're going to combine the luminance with the Pablos today. All right. After all that time of hearing me talk, and swatch, and sharpen, let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. I love luminance. I actually kind of wish I never bought these because the full set is really pricey. Anywhere from $330 to $450. Oh, that'll be the dream set though, guys. That'll be the dream set. I will be living the dream when I get that set someday. I kind of like this. It looks kind of peachy. It's really pretty though. And then of course, I'm sure in other videos, if you follow me here on YouTube, you've heard me talk about how my polychromos smell really good, like fresh cut wood. And I am addicted to the scent. The luminance kind of smell that good too. The Pablos kind of got a little hint of it, which I'm not unhappy with. Let's put it that way. All right. Okay, these are kind of working out good. Oh, and these are super soft. I love it, guys. I think what we'll do is a petal, and then maybe the middle, and then maybe one of the leaves. Just kind of go over a little bit of everything. Wow, they really lay down a good pigment. Okay, Facebook friends, if you're watching my video channel, you are right. This is awesome. I can't wait to start mixing colors. And of course, I think that's what the next video will be about, is mixing some colors and making new colors out of some of the pencils. Because I hear a lot of the more seasoned colorists talk about it too. Making your own colors. And then you don't really have to get the full-size sets. Well, I'm one of those that likes the full-size set because one, I'm barely past beginner. And two, it's just so much easier and quicker to already have the color. I ain't gonna lie. Lazy butt. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, that looks really nice. At least down here in the, the darker pink color. Purple. Oh, it looks good though. We're gonna find out how it looks with the lighter. I probably could throw a white on that and make it even lighter, more of a pop. Let's do that. Which whites should I use though? Let's go with the luminance this time. Maybe next petal, I will go with the Pablo. And I'm almost feeling like I should have actually went with the Pablo on this one. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not giving the color I'm looking for. It is pulling the Pablo's color down a little bit though, or up, however which way y'all want to look at it. And I could be very satisfied with that. We'll put a little bit more of the lighter pink on here. And I think after I do that, I am going to go ahead and get the Pablo white out and see what it does. So let's put a lot more pink on here. I mean, these things can layer all day long. There we go. As long as you don't burnish first. I learned that the hard way. I mean, sometimes when you burnish, you could still kind of like, go back and add some more color, but not every time. Okay, this is just a really strong pink. Or I've got really weak whites. I don't know. Anyone want to test these against the Prismacolor white? Let's do it. Because that is just right here. Okay. Let's do it. We're going to have so many layers here. So many layers. They'll be working on the purple all night to get it caught up. All right. Here we go, Prismacolor. And now Prismacolor's starting to get the effect that I'm looking. Probably because Caran D'ache helped him. We're gonna go with that, guys. The Caran D'ache helped. All right. But I like the lighter color. All right, so let's catch this purple up a little bit. Put a couple more layers on. Or at least one. And then I'm going to try to see if I can get the ultramarine to go up here and how it looks. Ooh, that's really nice and smooth. Wow. That's what I get for touching it. Oh, you guys want to talk about some primitive coloring. I took my other set of Artezas over to the new house with one of my Maria Trolle books. And I only brought with me a white pencil and a black pencil of the Prismacolors, and I did not bring a blender, and I was kicking myself because I also don't have my magic glasses that make everything, like the small details, bigger. So I know I was not getting everything colored, but it was still relaxing while it was still a very balmy, humid 80 degrees in the house. And 80 doesn't sound too bad until you add the humidity. You know what? And this goes really, really good with the light color too. I love it. I hope you guys like it too. I really, really love it. That is nice. All right, let's put the luminance back. And actually, you know what? I want to do the uninner petal too, but I'm going to do different colors. Let's put the Pablos back. Let me see something here, both of these. The only hard part about this is not knowing exactly what colored pencil is where. All right, so no purple at all there. What about in the other one? That's FC World. And then the violet. That's right. So no really light color. I think we'll just go with a two-tone. We'll do Prussian blue and violet. And then, like I said, we'll do a whole video on combining colors after I do some practicing. But anyway, aside from the fact that you can't always, like, I'll find some tabs or something to put on here, but as of right now, you have to kind of like flip through the book and find, you know, what pencil you want to use, and it swatches in here. But it's a really nice book overall otherwise. The color charts by Jade Summer. Later, I'm going to, once I get a printer, I'm going to be really stepping up my game with those. All right, there's my Prussian, and it's sharp, and my violet. Okay, well, these are kind of small anyway. I don't see a reason to, ooh, that violet's awful dark. I don't know if Prussian's gonna make it. But yeah, I don't see a reason why I can't just use two colors here. I like this purple. It goes down really nice. Or, excuse me, violet, since they're calling the pink purple. It's okay. I'll probably laugh at that a lot because Castle Arts is really super famous for that. They have like a lot of colors that are labeled purple, and I swear to you, they're pink. There's pink as pink can get. Yeah. That violet's a little dark for the Prussian blue, but it still works, kind of. Makes it turn into kind of like a purplish blue, or a bluish purple, however you want to look at it. I love these pencils so much. I really want that full set. But that looks nice too. We'll put another layer of violet on here. There we go. Really kind of shape it up, make it look pretty. And it does look pretty. I really like that color. I don't know if you guys can see, because I know we're kind of sideways. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, and then I'll move a little bit more this way too, because I know I'm going to use lemon yellow. There's just no doubt about that. And I'm just going to willy-nilly pick some colors for this middle. Let me do, what's this one? permanent red. And then, which orange do I want to do? Because they both say orange. You know what? Let's compare them real quick. Where's my scrap piece of paper? Here we go. They both say orange. They should be exactly the same color because they're both Caran D'ache. Let's see. Oh, love this. Love luminance. Oh, although I gotta say, guys, the Pablos are nice too. Very soft and buttery. And look at that. Buttery. This is just, and I'm sure you can't tell on the camera, but the luminance is just a hair darker. I mean, a hair darker than the Pablo. And I actually like the Pablo orange better. There we go. And so I'm real meticulous with this, so I'll only do a few of them. We won't do the whole thing because I like to kind of do a sideways thing with the colors. See how that kind of goes, you know, diagonal. And I like to take my time. This is what's the most relaxing part of it. I'm sure some people find it super frustrating and super boring. I would too if it was a picture that I was coloring for work or coloring at work while people are yelling at me on the phone. And just in case you haven't seen the other videos and you don't know that a lot of us call center workers, especially those of us stuck at home now due to COVID, while you're busy acting like a 2-year-old and screaming in our ears, one, we do find it very hard to be sympathetic. So when we sound condescending, we are. I'm not gonna lie. We don't want to be. We want to help you. We want to help all of our customers. The biggest reason we got into the call center work, and I'm not talking about Victoria's Secret. I'm talking about a bank, sweeties. We really do want to help our customers. We really, you know, we get paid well enough. We've got great benefits, and we want to help our customers and share our happiness about how well our job treat us most of the time. Sometimes I'm a little upset with the job as far as politics within the job go. But that's with any job. So, but back to the story. We would rather help you, but imagine someone yelling at you for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes straight. Just yell, screaming in your ear. And then imagine being technically hearing impaired. So your good ear is throbbing and your bad ear is just sitting there going, what? No, what was bad is I can hear these people clearly out of my bad ear. And that's how loud they get sometimes. Anyway, one of the things I do to help keep my calm and to help kind of like de-escalate the situation is I will sit and color. I mean, obviously I still listen to my customer and I'm still, you know, in between their yelling, but, you know, looking up their info and stuff and trying my best to help them out, even though I really am sounding condescending and I am really kind of ticked that you're treating me this way. Not you, caller yous. So, most of the time though, while they're screaming and yelling, you've had plenty of time to bring up the solution that you're going to have for them. And you're just sitting there with them screaming, can't get a word in. Otherwise you get, and we get graded on our calls. You get docked points if you interrupt the customer. So you have to sit there and listen to them go on and on and on. And I actually did have this gentleman the other night claim he was a former police officer, claimed he was former military. But I kid you not, he sounded like a 2-year-old the entire time. I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you did that. How would you feel if this was done? I would actually feel pretty good if that was done with my credit card. It's a credit card company that I work for. So, a bank, technically a bank, but anyway. And I even told him that much. I was like, I would actually feel pretty good if my bank declined my card, especially at a gas pump, because that would immediately make me suspicious that something was wrong with the gas pump. Not the fact that I don't pay my bill, because we all know we pay our bills. At least most of us responsible adults do. But the simple fact, I would actually think there is something wrong. There might have been a charge before I got to the gas station that the bank thinks isn't within trend or follows a trend or a pattern of fraudulent activity, and or something was wrong at the pump that made the bank's automated system say, whoa, wait a minute. You know, even if it's a pump you use all the time. I mean, people could put skimmers in them at the most inopportune times. They really can. So, you know, I mean, just moral of the story is don't act like a 2-year-old, because we will be less inclined to help you. We will be a lot less nicer. We're just not going to be nice. You're not being nice to us, and while we can't outright cuss you out or tell you to shut up, we won't be the most helpful either. Whereas the nice customers, I'll bend over backwards for them, you know, and see what we can do to get them back on track. Especially customers who have been calling and are scared because there is actual fraud on their card. Anyway, that's a lesson for the day in fraud and banks and yada yada. So here we go with the colors. I probably could have finished it while I was going on and had you guys hostage. But I really like how the colors turned out. It's kind of like a backwards rainbow a little bit. I mean, in one direction it does go rainbowy, you know, red, orange, yellow. But in the other direction it's backwards. So I like it either way. It looks really nice. I really like the Pablos. I think, like I said, we'll do that testing first of, you know, mixing the colors, see how, you know, what I can come up with, how I'm going. But anyway, back to budget pencils, because budget pencils are just as much fun as the expensive pencils are, if not more fun, because most of them tend to work with each other. Sit up there. But anyway, this is from, I think Jade Summer, isn't it? Hold on. I'm pretty sure she did that. Or was it? Yeah, it was Jade Summer. Jade Summer's Baby Dragons. And then down here in the blue, I mean, it's not as vibrant all the time as the more expensive pencils are. I mean, some of these Amazon pencils are pretty bright and vibrant, like the green and the blue. And of course, I need to touch up the ear. And then, like, this is the Faber-Castell World. And then some of the pinks. One of the pinks, I think it's this one. That's also the Faber-Castell World. And then I did the yellow hair and the darker pink hair in Faber-Castell Worlds too. But this is the type of coloring I like to do at work. I like to play with my more budget-friendly sets and see what they do and how they perform. And I'm really quite pleased. I mean, they're very soft. They were easy to blend. And they're just a lot of fun. In which, you know, even if you're a beginner or, you know, seasoned or whatever, pencils can sometimes make a small amount of difference, you know, in, you know, just the simple fact of how much pigment they have and what paper you're using them on, in which I'm always using mine on, you know, the paper they came with, till I get a printer anyway. And then, let's see who, this is Selena Fennick, I think. Yep. Now this one is Grayscale by Selena Fennick. And I'm absolutely in love with it so far. This is the one I do outside of work hours, or the one I'm doing right now. And I'm using a variety of both budget and expensive pencils. These are all my Polychromos, her hair, and including her eyebrows. Her lips and her skin are my Monarch, which is a budget set. And then the dress right now is, oh shoot, my Prismacolors. And then I'm thinking of doing this in a green, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use my Monarchs or still go with Prismacolors, with maybe having the laces as gold. I'm really thinking along those lines of going that way. And then, of course, doing a green and gold around the little embellishments on her sleeve cuffs to kind of match. I don't know yet. We'll see. One thing I like about grayscale coloring, so As you can see, this looks almost, to me, it looks almost professional. It definitely looks like way outside of what I'm normally coloring. I'm not that good. But the grayscale gives you kind of a guide. You know, the darker pieces of it are the darker shades you're going to use. The lighter pieces are, of course, the lighter pieces. And then, you know, lighter colors you're going to use. And then there's some medium shades in there where you would use a more mid-tone color. And it just is really a good guide on coloring. And I love doing it because it just looks kind of realistic to me. Well beyond what I normally can do. But I wanted her, since she's a witch out on the night of the full moon, I wanted her to have kind of palish skin. You know, of course, and I followed the guideline of the grayscale, gave her the shadows where it wanted me to give shadows. Then, of course, after I'm done with the pencils, I'll kind of outline this a little bit, probably with either my Posca pen or a gel pen in white, to kind of make it look even more like it is just a veil over her face. I can't wait. And then what I was talking about on those QLC 120s, this is out of Kayomi. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say her last name. I'm just going to go with Kayomi because, I mean, it's Harai or Hari or something like that. But she signs it on the coloring book, Kayomi. And this is Teacup Kittens. I am actually going to go ahead, after I recover from having to pay for central air on my house to be installed, I'm going to get her book again because I want to color these kittens all over again. I love these kittens. But the QLC 120s is what I used to do the entire cat, except for the candies. I know you can't see it, but they're actually in gel pen, my glitter gel pens from Color It. And then this would be my Caran D'ache pastels. And this would not be. This would actually be me using the QLC 120s and then kind of smudging it with a paintbrush and some Gamsol, which is basically odorless mineral spirit. It's supposed to be odorless. Now, some people with scent sensitivities may detect something. It may make them not feel very good. So just be careful if you are pretty sensitive to odors. I don't smell anything. Like nothing. I mean, it smells like Hobby Lobby to me. So, I mean, I don't smell nothing outside of the Hobby Lobby. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for putting up with me today. I know I was really talkative. It was a really long day of working on the house and having people kind of make a lot of noise in the house. And I had to get up at 7:30 in the morning, which is not my style. Whew, so not my style. And I had to sweat at that house, not only during the day-to-day, while these guys installed the air conditioning. I had actually spent the night at the house with just a little window unit that's just for a room, and it's in a giant living room. Now, it did help move air around and cool things down from 80 to about 77. And then by morning, I think it was down to 75. It was either 75 or 76. But either way, when the guys came and that unit was still running, I just watched the temperature go up, 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 up. And it was hot. So thanks for putting up with me today. Thank you for joining my channel. Please subscribe. I promise we will have less talky talk about work and house and stuff, and more talky talk about the coloring, which is what this channel is supposed to be for. But thank you for coming to my channel. Please subscribe in the comment box below. Tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see the color combinations, making new colors? Do you want to see, comparisons between pencils? Do you want me to do Luminance versus Derwent, or basically Caran D'ache versus Derwent, and versus the Polychromos versus the Prismacolors, even though one's wax and one's oil-based, or do you want me to compare some budget sets for you? Because I have a lot of sets of pencils. I am a huge pencil hoarder. So take advantage of me. Please, please, please feel free to ask, hey, do you have this set? Can you compare it with the other set? Or can you, do just some budget sets? Because I could pick a red and and an orange and a yellow out of just about every one of my sets and do a comparison. So whatever you guys want, I may still do it whether it's requested or not, because I think it sounds kind of fun. But either way, if you really, really want it, just comment in the box below. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here in Ohio. Bye-bye.